Hey y'all, it's Snoop Dogg, and you're listening to the Stories, Sports, and Sarcasm podcast.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for.
So, what we've got on the show sheet is horrible jobs and great jobs.
Horrible jobs and great jobs. Okay. Have we told the story of Nikki Partee? Oh, shit.
Who?
I probably shouldn't say her name out loud, but
No.
Did you see that?
You should definitely not say the name Nikki Partee.
She was definitely not a party, right?
No, she wasn't. I actually went to, it's a funny story about Nikki Partee. I actually went to grade school with her cousin. So he was in the same grade as me. What's that?
Her cousin thought she was a bitch.
I don't know. I didn't know any, but
everybody who knows her thought she was
true. So we went to grade school together. We played basketball together. And I ended up meeting her at that place that we were.
Caltech.
And I'm not saying she's a terrible person, but Nikki Partee was a terrible person.
Who is
what?
Who is Nikki Partee?
So
Nikki,
Keith and I,
you remember the chapstick story?
Oh my!
That was Nikki Partee.
I've never heard the name. It's just always been the chapstick story.
The chapstick chick, right? So
chapstick chick, and also there was a water bottle incident.
You peed in the water bottle. I used the chapstick.
Oh my gosh!
Okay, so the water
she
bottle
deserved
was
it.
empty.
She deserved it.
The water bottle was empty.
The chapstick. Some people deserve that. If you're pissing in somebody's water bottle, nobody deserves it.
I peed in it. I swirled it around and then I poured it out. It wasn't. It's not like I left the pee in there.
Still,
right.
I'm not an animal. I didn't leave the pee in there. I just swirled it around a little bit.
Wait, if you're not an animal, what are you saying about me? Because
you're also not an animal.
The one that used the chapstick.
That is worse than the chapstick.
I disagree.
So, for those of you who don't understand,
I'd say it's 1 and 1A.
That is ingested into her system.
Well, I don't think it got ingested. It only made it to her lips.
No, not the chapstick. The drink.
Okay, so I can see that, but it was an asshole versus urine.
Wait, we don't.
It's a draw.
This is children's programming. We don't use the word asshole.
First off, it was a rim. It wasn't a hole.
Well, the rim is right next to the hole.
Oh,
it wasn't. We're not talking about where it was.
Well, if we're not talking about where it was, then I can understand how you can treat one like it's not as bad as the other.
So
like if you put her chapstick in your pocket and I peed in her water bottle, I could see how it would be worse that I peed in her water bottle. But you put it in your back pocket.
My prison pocket. So I may have ring around the rosy with it and then put it back on her desk.
Starfish.
It's a chocolate starfish.
I get it. Shouldn't that be a balloon knot?
Jim, don't be caustic. It's a classy show. This is the This is the classiest show west of Newark.
What does that word mean you just said?
West is a direction.
No. Caustic.
Oh. Corrosive. I don't know. So so she left her chapstick on her keyboard. And what she would do is she would come over and she would yell at you, right? She would yell. You can actually have those made for your lover, right? So they can eat your ass.
What?
I don't need to have one made.
So they're Oh, Heather, why? Wait, hold on. Why? But so she used to get her chapstick out and she would yell at you and she'd go bah, 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 while she was applying her chapstick. God, I'm drunk. And so she would whip her chapstick out like a gunslinger. She would yell at you and she'd whip it back into her pocket real quick. Oh,
First, you stop.
and we're canceled. So
Keith, can you stop sharing my screen? I don't want to do it. Thank you.
So one night I was working late and stop.
That is what the chapstick saw right before.
It wasn't that pink. So I may have used the chapstick, and by the way, I've told my wife this story. She refuses to even touch chapstick to this day.
I can't blame her. My gosh.
So I take it back to the
stop the recording, you idiot.
There.
So
I don't know what I did.
So Keith and I are kind of sit in this like little alcove where we throw shit at each other all day. We're just joking around. We're having a good time. We're at a call center that sucks, and we're just having a good time while the world sucks around us.
Right. But this basically is a job that if you can, as long as you can not fuck up too much, there's no possible way to get fired.
The origins of this
and
place
I got
was
fired.
It's like being a teacher.
This used to be a phone sex call center. All right. So Keith and I are sitting there, and I kind of leaked the story of what I did with the chapstick the night before.
Okay.
And
I thought he was joking.
Yeah, she comes down and she gets the chapstick out and she whips it out. She's like,
she laid into me. Absolutely laid into me.
And I start to turn green, like visibly green, like legitimately green.
Yeah. Like it's
and
I think mouth watering. It's like the puke is coming.
Yeah.
I think that's the point where Keith is like, oh shit, he's real. This actually happened. Like
that was the last time I ever doubted a story Bert told me.
I tell you to this day, I will go to my grave saying, I think I saw something brown on her lip. And I was gone.
Oh God.
I grabbed the trash can and ran to the same bathroom that I used the chapstick in. And I was like,
oh my God.
So I'm gonna draw a story out of you, Bert.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
We can't mention the university. We cannot mention
son of a bitch. That was the story I was about to draw out of you.
So
tell me about how you got kicked out of school.
So oh shit. Hold on. You down here, baby? Okay, good. So let me back up a year, right? So we're talking 1992. I'm applying for colleges. I've applied to Brown University, Notre Dame, Ohio State.
It's quite a range. Brown, Notre Dame, Ohio State.
By the way, got rejected from Notre Dame with 3 separate letters, right?
Shocker.
Hey, fucker, I got into Brown, okay?
Who did Notre Dame think they were? AT&T Uverse?
Insight Global. Bitches. So I get my letters of acceptance. Except I decide I'm going to go in-state. So I go to the largest state school in Ohio.
Right.
All right. Let's narrow it down a little bit. That's right. Kent State. And I'm accepted into their pre-med program.
I'm over here trying to open my beer, and it's not even got a lid on it.
So in undergrad school, how it works is, and when you are in pre-med, The nursing students come in first in the day. They have labs and they work with cadavers, right? So we're talking second or third year nursing students. I can't remember quite who it is. So they work with cadavers. We have the same cadavers. These cadavers have been around since, I don't know, the 60s. They're the same fucking, yeah.
Gosh.
It's a dead body. A dead body,
Yeah.
40 years old and 30 years old is the same, right? So then the pre-med students come in after that, right? So I was pre-med with a guaranteed spot into OSU, to Kent State Medical School, right? And
at the time, you had a guaranteed spot
at the time,
States Medical School.
So at the time, I had a pre-med, so I was going to be a doctor at some point.
Oh my God. Like
It's exactly what the world needs.
a real doctor.
A real doctor, not like
a
Beaver, right?
Not a chiropractor.
Real doctor.
So we're talking like this is 7 a.m, right? Nursing students coming at 6, we come in at 7, so 7:15 in the morning. And I'm like, we should moon people with, passing students with a cadaver's ass, right? We're on the 3rd floor of this facility at OSU Med, right?
Yeah, just so you know, that's felony abuse of a corpse. But
what kind of person even comes up with that idea at 7 o'clock in the morning?
Well, I don't know that he came up with it at 7 in the morning. He probably thought of it the night before.
Either way,
it was bad ideas, right? So
really, you consider that a bad idea?
So a couple of friends of mine and we stick the ass right out the window, and students are walking by, they're like, ha 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 ha, they're laughing and shit. Well, there's no rigidity to these bodies, right? They've been there. By the way, the head is gone. The head goes to the dental students. It's just a metal plate.
It goes to the dental students. I've never heard that part of the story before.
Starting to feel nauseous here.
You didn't feel nauseous at the chapstick story, but you're okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So the
Headless
body
cadavers mooning college students. Yeah.
Right.
So the body
at least we know where his line is.
Yeah.
So the ass is hanging out the window, right? So the ass ends up folding in half and then falling out the window.
Oh my gosh.
So this cadaver falls out the 3rd story window.
The whole thing?
The whole thing without the head, right? No, the head's at the dental college.
Were you not holding on to it? You just wedged
Apparently
it
not well enough.
No, so we put it up there, and then we ended up doing our labs, and we thought it was funny that it was mooning people, right? There's only like 2 in the whole facility, right? So we're like, oh shit, did that just fall out the window? Yes, it did. That's 3 stories. Fuck. So we run down. I mean, I nearly fell down the steps. We run down the steps. We grab it. We bring it back. By the way, several students had reported this. Like there are multiple people had reported this.
Body falling from the 3rd story.
Yes.
Probably raise some eyebrows.
So we run, we grab it, and we're dragging it back up. By the way, I was like 120 pounds. So we're dragging it up the steps, and the arms are up. We get it back up to the lab. We put it on the table. We're like, okay, put it back where it belongs. And we're like, okay, I think we got away with it. And then campus security's right there. And they're like, hey.
Hear that?
Oh.
That good?
My dog's barking now. So, and we're like,
you had a dog. Do you have a dog?
I have a dog. I have a black lab. Her name is Juliet. So we're like, oh shit, what just happened here? So I go to the door, I open it slowly. I'm like, yes, what can we do for you? And they're like, we had a report that a naked man was sticking his butt out the window. We just wanted to, I'm like, no, not in this room. Nope. Well, they pull the old CCTV footage and they see it fall out the window. So I get pulled into the head of the Department of Medicine, the head of nursing. E. Gordon Gee was the president. Was Kent State's president at the time.
Wow.
And I get up there and I'm sitting in front of all of them, and they're like, So what happened? By the way, there was like 4 of us that did this. And I'm like, well, if I'm going to ruin somebody's career, I'm probably the least smart of the bunch. So I might as well just be me. And they're like, what happened? I'm like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Well, let's just look at the video. Click.
Oh no.
Here it is. Falling.
Oh.
And he had a remote and he's like,
It was going up. The body was going up and down, in and out
Yeah.
of the window.
so what happened here?
That's weird. I don't know.
So I was kicked out of that program. And then the university. Not a doctor. So kind of like Time Warner from last week, I was asked to not come back, right? And not.
So you
Not
end
eligible.
up on a podcast getting drunk with us.
Well, I ended up at Ohio University. Okay, it wasn't so bad.
That was a safety school.
Let's just say Brown wasn't welcoming me in after that.
You did not get a good reference from your professor.
Yeah, they were not so keen on that. So yes, I could have been a doctor.
Now I got a question. I've had a few beers. I need some timeline issues. Was that before or after the donor kidney incident?
So that was before. So when I was at Ohio
Live organ donor.
So when I was at Ohio University, I was we realized I wasn't as smart as I thought I was, right? So I was studying anthropology. And the reason why I was studying anthropology is because I could take the anthropology of money instead of calculus and get a bachelor's degree.
Okay.
And one of the things I had to do was I had a practicum or an internship at the University of Kentucky, teaching. I was at a 4-H camp teaching people like water conservation and crop soil conservation and stuff
You
like
were
that.
teaching?
Oh shit!
Professor?
No. There's professors and there are teachers. I was a teacher, right?
Right. Still.
So I'm stuck at this crappy 4-H camp in Carlisle, Kentucky, which is spelled Carlisle, right? It's just this podunk town off of Lexington Parkway.
How dare you besmirch the name of Carlisle, Kentucky?
Well, I have another story about that, but so I have a car that says State of Kentucky official use only, and it's a Friday night, and I'm like, everybody's gone. I could take this car back to Lexington for servicing, and I could get to the Lexington Mall, and I can get a haircut, and I can actually get a good meal.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, I've got to hurry up. So I see this cooler in the corner. Fuck you, Keith. I can't believe you made me tell the story. So I see this cooler in the
entire
corner.
podcast was built around this story.
He's just sitting there with a stupid grin on his face and that roll tide shirt. You just want to punch him in the neck.
So I see this cooler in the corner, and I print out little strips of paper, or print out pieces of paper that say live human organs transplant use only. And I take them out, I cut them up, and I stick them on the cooler. By the way, I probably could have just went and saved all that time. But so I put these stickers on this cooler, and I stick it in the back seat of the car. I strap it in with a seatbelt, and I start busting ass down a Lexington Parkway, right? And I get through this little town called Millersburg, Kentucky, and I'm doing 70 and a 35, and I get pulled over.
Jeez.
And I panic, right? I'm like, I'm going to jail in a state with initials KY. I'm going to get an orange jumpsuit. And the officer, he comes up to the car. It's a state trooper from Kentucky, and he goes, "Why were you going that fast?" And I nod to the back seat with this cooler that says live human organs transplant use only. He goes, oh yeah, you can go. And he just sends me on my way. And I bust ass out of there. And I mean, it's a rear wheel drive car. I'm shitting gravel up everywhere. I get out of Millersburg. I stop. I pull the car over. I pull the stickers off the cooler. I throw the cooler in the trunk. And then I go at the normal speed limit. Come to find out, I had no idea. University of Kentucky is the #1 transplant hospital in the United States. That's the direction I was going. If I hadn't known, if I'd have known that, I probably have fucked it up, right? I'd probably be in jail. You know, me and Bubba and Tobacco Road.
State initials KY.
State initials KY. And I don't think they had any in the jails. But yeah, so that's the only reason that the only reason.
Y'all are gonna have to
Stupidity.
talk among yourselves because I'm gonna have to take a bathroom.
Yeah, I think I'm ready. I was just gonna ask if we could take a piss break.
Yeah, let's
All
take a bit. Hey,
Got it.
bye. Heather called me a meanie head. I'm gonna tell her we heart her. We love our Heather.
What is this message I just got from Heather? Oh, hey-o.
Ew.
Hey-o.
No, I went upstairs to go to the bathroom and she's watching shorts, which is always a good idea.
Shorts. Our shorts?
Well, yeah, we should probably block her from those.
I don't. Are there any shorts from last week's episode?
Yeah, there are.
Oh, look, Keith,
Specifically one from last week's episode. Yes.
you did
Behind
that
closed
thing,
doors.
so this is on you. So what is?
I didn't post the shorts.
What did I get messaged in? Facebook. Wow.
She just wrote back meanie head.
Rose top crap. How does she have?
Clearly have some people sending me the shorts of you guys.
Keith.
Well, shit.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what's gonna happen. I I went upstairs and her and Audrey were sitting on the couch watching it. So that's
Bad idea.
Wait a minute. Oh, how do I get back?
I was like, you are our favorite Heather. We're just gonna
What
throw
was
the phone in the trash. at
let's
this
hear
point.
let's hear the post that she's upset about. Can we do that? Hold on.
Oh gosh, you have better security.
There's retinal scanners and encrypted passwords.
Apparently, you have better security than our national archives because shit's flying out of there like it's a library, a public library. You just check shit out of. Every president, former president.
All right. I don't know.
Was that was the door is open? I believe is what that one was.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
It'll be fine.
You talk a lot of shit while you're down here on.
She's like, I said, you are my favorite. You are our favorite Heather. She's like, must be the only Heather you know. I said, oh, please. I know at least one more Heather.
Yeah, talking a lot of shit. You're gonna go upstairs and catch a backhand as soon as you open that door. Talking about in that short.
$5 if you black Keith's eye.
$20 if she comes down and just bitch slaps you off that chair while we're recording right now.
Best
You
show
got any
ever.
fucking ideas, Bert?
Where do I find that again?
Oh, son of a
Did
bitch.
you really ask that question?
Oh, I got it. I got it. Well, I don't see where you're responding to her.
Well, she's only talking to me directly.
Oh, okay. Let's hold on. This needs, I'm gonna vote. Bert, can you just cut out just this like comment right at the beginning, right? This part right here.
What is that?
That's the live feed to my living room right now. And if you can see right here, the door is closed, so she can't hear me.
That's all I want is the door is closed. So she can-
Yeah, I could definitely do that.
Thanks for posting that, Bert. Actually, I think I gave you permission to do it.
make that another short. Door is closed.
So I said $5 you black Keith's eye. She said I would do it for free, but he would cry, and you guys like little bitch.
Did she say that?
Nope.
What the?
Listen, I've been married for 23 years. I have all kinds of
I almost
terrible
blacked
marriage.
my own eye with her telephone the other night.
With whose phone?
With hers.
Who?
Whose?
Heather's.
Oh,
I'm 4.5 beers into this. I've got one left.
I'm lost.
oh, this is a great. Was this your idea, Keith? This was a great
I think
idea.
this was your idea, Jim. Did
No.
you know it was your idea? Were you being a smart ass right there?
I was not being a
No,
smart.
that was this was absolutely 100% your idea.
We had to
Like
we had
we
to
should
crank it-
do a night. We should move. You were like we should
did,
move
yeah.
recording to a Friday. We should all get hammered.
I do remember that.
And then I
And can
said
you
we
sign
should do
and
a
notarize
hangover
this for
episode on
Heather?
Saturday. And you're like, nope, we're not doing that.
So I went upstairs to use the restroom and I walked by Rebecca and she's like, how you doing? I'm like, I'm okay. I'm like, what did you hear? She's like, well, I can only hear you. I said, am I in trouble? She goes, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're never in trouble. We don't live with it. Keith's got to deal with the consequences.
Yeah. I'll just go to bed. I don't care.
So
Keith's
So-
life motto has always been, "That's a tomorrow problem."
This argument's tomorrow's issue.
that's right.
All right.
So I did want to talk a little bit about terrible marriage advice because I'm full of it, right?
I
Yes.
think
Yes,
Keith and I
preacher.
probably have we probably have terrible marriage advice more than you do.
No, it's just I mean, if you think about it, right? It's like an endurance race, and I've managed to just outrun, right, all the problems. But so I've got a good story about things you should not do, right?
All right, what you got?
So the other night we're laying there in bed, and I hear this bam, right, and I don't know where it is.
Wait a
in
minute,
the
you guys
house.
still sleep in the same bed?
Yeah, oh yeah.
You've been married?
We don't have enough bedrooms. We don't have 7. We don't shit where we sleep, but we do sleep where we sleep, right?
I won't
So-
even shit on the same floor with anybody. If anybody's in the house, they all have to go to one floor so I can shit on the other one.
All right. Everybody
So-
upstairs, I got to take a shit.
In the middle of the night, I hear this bam, and I'm like, "What the hell was that?" Right? So my wife has had 2 children, right? We've had 2 kids, beautiful children.
That you know of.
Yeah, that I know. of. So my thought is like I'm cuddling her. I've got my arm around her. I figure if I push a little on her bladder, she's gonna have to pee.
And see what that noise was.
Right? Yeah. So as soon as she's like, "Oh, I gotta pee," I'm like, "Hey, can you check out that noise too?" Right? Not the right thing to
At that
do.
point, Bert was like, I've been thinking we should switch sides in the bed. You should probably sleep closer to the door.
Yeah.
Sorry, Bert. We
Oh,
hijacked.
no. So the other thing I can tell you, not to say, right? This is something learned from experience. We're getting in bed, and she's like, "I worked on the laundry. I got most of the dishes done. I'll get them done." I look at her. I go, "Well, honey, it's okay. There's always tomorrow." I said it with a straight face, and I could see the stink lines forming on her head. She was not happy about that.
Steam rolling out of
Yeah.
her ears.
So she was holding it together really well. And I'm like, I sat there for probably a good 45 seconds, just long enough to make it awkward. And I go, "Honey, I'm just kidding." She goes, "Oh my God, I thought you were serious. I thought you were thinking like that was encouraging to me." And I'm like, no.
You've been married for how many years and she didn't know that you were being sarcastic?
I have many faces. I'm Jason Bourne with a bald head and a bad credit score.
I am impressed that you guys still sleep in the same bed after 20 something years. I figured it was like you used to have conjugal visits twice a month, sleep in separate bedrooms.
Listen, when I met her, I was dating a lot, right? I think I was dating like 3 chicks at the same time, right? And like the first one, she was great. career driven, just this, nice person. And
Who wants that when they're in their 20s?
right. Nobody wants that. And there was another one who was just like fly by the seat of her pants. And then there was Rebecca, who just, was this sweet, innocent person. And I realized that she had the biggest boobs. And that was really that was it.
That was it.
Oh, okay. So
Do not talk about my wife's boobs.
no. So a couple years ago, so my oldest turned 20 today.
Oh, happy birthday to
Keith Jr.
AJ.
Yeah, Nacho. So, and that's a whole nother story I could tell
Wait,
you.
the oldest that right?
Oh, yeah, no, he's the oldest.
His middle name the same as yours?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's a junior.
He's a junior. He was in 9th grade and he had to take Spanish. And when you're in Spanish, you have to come up with a Spanish name. Like when you take Spanish, because apparently you can't use your own name. You have to use a different name. So he was either a dipshit or hysterical. And his name was Nacho Hugh in Spanish class. I saw it
in Spanish anyway, isn't it?
I don't know. But I saw it on his paper. I was like, did you put your name as Nacho? And he was like, yeah. And I've called him Nacho now for 6 years. He's Nacho in my cell phone.
I've actually wondered why you call him Nacho. I've never asked you that.
Yeah. So his mom calls me probably 3 years ago. So he's 17, maybe 18. And
you don't know.
No, I don't know when she called.
Gotcha.
Like I know how old he is, but I don't remember when the conversation took place.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Is he 20 or 21?
He's 20.
Okay.
He's 1703. He's 20. She calls and she's like, listen, your son just thinks that he can have sex with anybody he wants and there's no repercussion.
Oh my goodness.
She said,
he is a junior.
Right?
And you're like, and
she's like, can you talk to him about saving himself for the person that he's going to spend the rest of his life with? So I said,
I am the last person.
I said, what I said is, am I on speakerphone? She's like, yeah. I was like, can you take me off for a minute? And she's like, yeah. I was like, do you honestly think that I'm the person that you need to have that needs to have this discussion with our son about saving himself for the proper person? Like, I need you to think this all the way through.
So you know that Heather and Audrey came down for a volleyball game. Oh, yep, shit. Hold on.
Ew.
So there was a volleyball game at Lancaster High School, and Audrey was there. And after the game, she came up and she started talking to me about her boyfriend at the time. And she's like, well, he's a bit of a hoe and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, honey, I'm not the person you talk to about being a hoe. That'd be Keith. And she's like, she looks at me, she goes, oh, fair enough.
Didn't miss a beat. Oh, yeah. You're right.
So Miranda is talking to you about talking to Keith Jr.
Yeah.
About saving himself for.
He needs to save himself for the person. It's like,
I forgot they're Catholic. That's right. Miranda's Catholic. Oh,
yeah.
shit.
So
they're Catholic.
She is.
So she wants him to save himself for some strange priest. Really, it's what she wants him to.
Catholic, you can. Yeah, I mean, all you have to do is go to confession, and
there you go.
You're good to go the next week.
Yeah, I don't even think that's a real thing.
It's not.
I've read some of the Bible, not all of it, some of it.
Is that when you were a Mormon? Did you read it or?
No. I'm reading it now. I'm like
the Joseph Smith version. Bunch of women in your life. That's fine.
I've read 1/10 of the Bible.
The John Smith version? Or?
Yeah, I've read 10 to 13% of the Bible. The Joseph Smith, not Johnson.
Oh,
Joe Namath. The Joe Namath version of it.
Excuse me. We had when Keith told me that he was going to convert and be a Mormon. It was
Hold
one
on,
of the
Jim.
hardest
I need a second.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, you can go.
Okay.
Sorry. It was too much.
We
all at
called him
once.
Joe Namath for a long. In fact, the name of my fantasy football team is Joe Namath's Magic Hat.
You may have to cut this, Keith. I'll leave it up to you, but you seem to just let everything roll because
Well,
Yeah.
it's not Bert.
Yeah.
If Bert would just put the live feed out there, he doesn't care.
But
Listen. Okay, go ahead, Jim.
I'm not sure if Keith I'm not unsure. I'm sure that Keith converted to be a Mormon because he was trying to bang this 22-year-old Mormon girl.
Wait until she's 22. Such a gentleman.
Maybe was she 22?
She might be 22 now.
That was 3 years ago.
It was more than 3 years ago.
Speaking of that, again, you may
We can
cut
cut this.
Keith.
She just
That's
wanted.
why I became Mormon.
Oh,
Keith celebrated the 21st birthday of one of his girlfriends, and he had been dating her for a while. Before
like 5 years.
It wasn't like, hey, I met you. Next month, let's celebrate your 21st. It was like, yeah, like 3 years.
Yeah, we're almost
You are
living
built-
together.
You are Wilbur Valderrama. Did you ever get on a plane and fly to an island in the Caribbean?
Do you know a guy
know-
whose last name's Epstein?
Yeah. You're going to be testifying in Congress someday.
He was on quite a heater there for young chicks. Oh man.
Not
Cut
totally
this,
untrue.
please cut this part out because
Okay, yeah.
you are in enough shit right now that you really don't. All right, let's get back into let's try to stay on our loosely.
We talked about horrible so we haven't actually talked about horrible jobs. We started with horrible jobs. We actually never got into horrible
We
jobs.
never discussed horrible jobs.
No.
No.
What got us
Chapstick.
on the chapstick topic was horrible jobs.
I've actually never had a horrible job.
You've never had a really bad one?
You just
I had this one where
troubleshot an
I
airbag
worked
for
for this
3 hours.
complete jackass. I worked on printers for a bank. And this guy
Yeah.
was a complete piece of shit.
That
Yeah, let's
dick.
tell the story of why you're no longer working for that. What
Hell, that
happened?
company
we actually can tell
folded.
that story. Okay, so
They can or can't?
we can. So I worked for Jim. And I talk a lot of shit. Me and Jim have been friends since I unofficially worked at Aaron's.
This guy, I was working at the Coshocton store. I get transferred back to Mount Vernon, and then there's just this guy that like everyone accepts he hangs out at the store.
Yeah, I just hung out because I
That's how I met Keith.
I escaped from my marriage by hanging out at Aaron's.
Right.
So
There's a Big Lots next door. You go over to get snacks and drinks, and then you just walk back over and hang out.
So like I was all but officially on the schedule at Aaron's.
Yeah. He was out there loading trucks.
Yeah. So like if I would like Tuesday,
making collection calls.
Tuesday at 3:00, I'd get a call. They're like, "Are you coming in?" I don't work there. So, but I would hang out at Aaron's with Jim. I don't even remember where this story was going. That's how much of this Corona I've had. Where was the story going?
Into my living room. And if you can,
God damn it, Bert! Turn that off.
Sorry, I saw Heather had.
right
Oh shit.
Hey, I'm out of beer. Hold on.
Oh wait.
I'm out. I
Okay.
gotta go get more. Hold on. Well, no, I can do this. Hang on. This is probably not a good idea, but I'm gonna do it because I'm out of beer. Well, I'm not.
So no,
Buffalo Trace, if you're looking for something to sponsor, just saying.
just saying. So I would go hang out at Aaron's, and that's how me and Jim met. But so down the road, I don't even remember where I was working. I was working for myself. I was running my lawn care business.
Oh, Heather's just firing off.
Oh, great.
Firing off.
Ugh.
Oh,
Really
boy.
delete her.
Right. Okay. So in the hierarchy, I'm fighting Jim before Heather, just so we all know.
So
Wait, who's been responding?
Me. Sorry.
Okay.
so me and Jim were talking. They were changing some stuff around, and we kind of chatted. And
This is Bert, by the way. Hold on.
So
So if I
what you-
respond, it's just going to say triple S pod, right?
yeah, you gotta mention who you are.
oh, hey Jim,
Yeah.
real
Uh,
quick,
I'm
can you
just gonna
text me your new address?
I fixed it. Don't worry.
I'm not going to respond. I've had too much. I don't.
So
What-
what transpired is Jim had taken a new job, and they were fixing printers for a bank, and I ended up coming up and working for him for this bank.
Yeah.
And I worked there for a good long while.
Bert.
And I went
You're
down
supposed to tear
to
those up so dolphins don't get entangled in those.
Fuck the Dolphins.
so we it, so we we talked about this.
That's a short right there. Fuck the dolphins.
So I went to a bank that was super far from Mount Vernon, super far from Columbus. It was in I don't even remember. It was in southern Ohio somewhere. It was like the southernmost. I don't know if it was in Cincinnati
Portsmouth.
or Port. No, it was
It's
like
Ironton.
like
as you go into
Ironton.
as you go into this story, Keith.
Yeah.
Keep in mind that I don't think it was that far away. That bank.
It was like the furthest bank away. It was like overlooking the Ohio River. It was the furthest bank away.
Actually, I think you're right. Actually,
So I get down there and I'm fixing printers, and I realize that what are you doing, Jim? We're not drinking water.
I have nothing else to drink. I'm like out.
Fish fucking that, right? Fish bang each other in your water.
Story. Pause your story. I'm gonna go get some more beer. Okay.
Okay, I'll pause. So working for Jim, I go down to this place by the Ohio River.
Ironton.
Ironton, maybe it was Ironton. I don't remember.
Maybe it was Lancaster.
No, it was far away. I know it was far away because it was unusually far away for me to have known somebody that was there.
Keith.
So you know some 17-year-old chick. All right, go ahead.
She wasn't 17, but
16, whatever.
we talked about this on a previous episode.
We
How I will occasionally fake name people
for no reason.
for no reason. This
Right.
was a girl I had fake named.
So Rad Turlington.
Right. So
I don't think that's true because. Go ahead.
no. She knew my name because I was at the bank.
Yeah.
I had fake
Real
named
name.
this chick.
You couldn't have fake named her because she had your real name.
She
When
had my
she
real name
reported
because
you
I
to
went to the bank.
Huh?
I went to the bank. Like I was at. She recognized me. I recognized her. I had fake named her in real life, and then when I went to the bank, I couldn't fake name her at the bank, and I ended up getting fired over it because I had.
That was a great day for me, by the way, everybody. Following one of your friends because he's trying to diddle some girl that he.
That was your fault for hiring him.
That's what the owner of the company said.
Yeah, Jim was like super like stressed out about it. It was like, shit happens. It was like a week before Christmas.
Yeah.
Keith is like, yeah, that's my baby. Whatever.
Shit happens. Like I was like, it's not going to affect us being friends. I think that's what he was worried about, is it was going to affect us being friends.
Oh yeah, it was not good. So while I was up there, did I get another message from Heather?
I don't know. I'm not.
Hello.
I threw my phone away.
Hold on, give me a second.
Are you out of beer? You threw the
I'm on my last beer.
hello.
I do have another 6-pack on the port. Oh shit.
Fortunately, I got 30 gallons of bourbon behind me. I'm safe.
Keith isn't the shitness protection program. How do I let's see.
By next Thursday, things should be fine around here.
Bert, you
What?
you started a bus, I just noticed.
That was Keith. It wasn't me.
This is amazing. Like you can just post anonymously on this thing. Like, oh,
Oh wait, that was me when I said it was all Jim.
it was all Jim. This is Bert, by the way. No, this is
You guys are not helping me. I think I love how you guys think it's funny. Let me see if I can. Let's see if I can tag Rebecca in this.
Shithead.
why didn't it post what I just wrote?
I blocked it. It's fine.
Can you do that?
No, I can't.
Okay.
No CompuServe can't do that.
I replied and it's not on here.
Okay, moving on.
All right, yeah.
Or Jim.
Oh, there you go. No, this is Keith.
Why is it not showing up on my end?
I see it. That's right there. It's good.
Oh, okay, all right.
I'm liking it. Yep. Keith.
Let's see the live feed, Keith. What's she up to right now?
Oh God, are you that lonely that you need me to move in?
Got a whole basement down here with a recliner and a chair and a TV. I got one of those back. What do you?
Not Beat Sabering anymore.
She is honed in on the messaging on our Facebook page. She is dialed in.
She's sharpening knives. Look at the kitchen.
All right, moving on. Where are we going here?
So
Alcohol.
me and Jim have gone to a couple of Jimmy Buffett concerts together with our friends.
You know who went last year?
Who went last year? Heather's gone the last 2 years.
Hey-o.
Oh,
2 years. Yeah, she did go 2 years. Year one, shocking. I know, Bert, you're going to be excuse me, a little surprised to hear this. Keith was, while we were unloading the trucks, he got hammered while we were unloading and setting up.
not Keith.
Yeah,
No way.
I know it's
No.
pretty shocking. That was year one. Which every Jimmy Buffett concert, when it's your first one, it's warm, the environment, everybody's friendly, this and that.
It was like
You overindulge your first Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah, it was the first year we went. So Heather, oh, hey,
Oh,
Fuck.
we bought the concert tickets about a month beforehand.
first concert or the
Huh?
first concert you talking?
Yeah, first one.
Yeah.
She said, "What are we going to do for food?" So I text the guys. I'm like, "Hey, what are we supposed to do for food?" Jim or Kyle one sends back, "Oh, we're gonna tailgate while we're there."
Yeah.
So I tell her we're gonna tailgate while we're there. She said,
No,
"I went on."
That's not an acceptable answer.
She said, "I went on the venue's website."
Oh, yeah, I remember this.
I went on the venue's website. You're not allowed to tailgate there. So I text the guys. She says she went on the venue's website and you're not allowed to tailgate there.
That's a fucking challenge. That's not
our friend who at the time was the chief of police in the town that he worked in.
Don't say that. Yeah.
He was
no,
the chief of police in the town that he worked in. Said, "What kind of fucking narc is she?"
Not Kyle, right? Not Kyle said that. All right, keep going.
Well, the venue says that you're not allowed to tell.
Yeah. So the next year, the second year we went down there, it was, oh my God, it was the hottest day of the last 15 years. It was so hot that
It's always hot at that. The first year was hot. That storm
it
came
was-
through, and then it was
hot,
like
and then the storm came through and it cooled it down. But it was so hot that this past year. I think I only had. I think I only drank like 3 beers this last year.
Can we qualify this by saying it was the hottest day of the year? Excuse me. Because you showed up with a fucking flat top grill and a cardboard.
And it wasn't
and a
like one of the little
cardboard
portable
table.
flat top grills. This was like it was bigger than the ones at the Japanese
You show up with a flat top grill
and a plastic table.
and a fucking cardboard and plastic table to set it on to cook at 300 degrees. I've been going to these concerts for like 15 years. And we bring a hibachi. You bring a hibachi, you cook some burgers, some dog. No, Keith has to show up with a 4x6 flat top grill. And like I said, a cardboard and plastic table to set it on. And when I say the legs were plastic, I mean they were like hollow plastic. Like we had to stop him from cooking because we thought the table was going to collapse
Congressman,
and set the entire parking lot on fire. People were walking by like, ooh, that doesn't look safe.
Well, people, after we got it down on the ground, remember people would walk by, and when they get close to it, I'd scream it's hot at them.
Yes. What a
hot.
shit. So don't talk to me about it was the hottest day of the year. It was 100 degrees out. And in our site, you had it up to 225 because you had to have the freaking Gordon Ramsay flat top grill rocking.
Well, next year
to cook hamburgers and hot dogs. It's not we weren't cooking steaks.
Well, the thing is I was gonna do an entire like Japanese steakhouse hibachi thing.
Including the onion with the smoke coming out.
And Heather,
he's gonna
onion volcano.
He's gonna crack an egg and flick it into his pocket.
I was gonna do it, and she said I couldn't. And then the people like
said that
there are people on either Heather.
Hey-o.
People on either side of us did exactly that.
Yeah. All right. Where were you going with this?
They hibachied food.
Yeah, on either side of it.
Nobody hibachied food.
They did. I got pictures of it.
What did you just hold up? A wire?
A wire.
What is that supposed to be about pictures of the Jimmy
I have no idea.
You just said I got pictures of it.
Relevancy, whatever.
I got pictures of the Jimmy Buffett concert to prove that people were cooking.
People were cooking stuff. This is one of the bottle openers that I've stolen from one of the many parties we've gone to. Every time we go to somebody's
That's from my house. That's my fucking house. That's from my house.
Every time we go to a party at somebody's house, I steal a bottle opener.
So do we need
You do have one from my house though.
I do. It's a cobalt wrench is what it is.
Do we need to expand this year and have Bert and Rebecca come?
Nope.
Well,
I love you guys, but
I don't know that JD is going to do a concert this year. I think he's done.
Why are you a hard no on that, Bert?
Because you know what? I don't want to deal with the awkwardness. I don't want to deal with that one night that she made everything all right. Right? I want to be.
Here's the thing about it: we're not trapped in the house with just them. Like you can, it's outside. You can wander around. You can do your own.
That one
we need to let's get back to the script and
So no, yeah, so we went last year, and the concert was on Thursday, and then Jim went with us on Friday, and then he had to come back to Columbus on Saturday.
What the hell did you have to come back to Columbus? There's nothing.
They had bought concert tickets to come to I think it was Luke Bryan that they were.
Fuck Lou.
which we ended up not
Fuck
going
Luke.
to.
They ended
Oh
up
my
not going to. They ended
God.
up selling the tickets and not going to,
And we
which
made-
Jim's sister was absolutely thrilled about. That
So
they had not gone to that
it
concert.
wasn't the
Luke
next.
fucking Bryan.
No, it was Luke Combs.
Whatever. Same
Even
thing.
better.
Same thing. Speedway bathroom, right? That's what Luke Combs, Luke Bryan, Luke Johnson, Luke Kansas, whatever.
So Saturday night, we go out in Frankfort, Kentucky, and we go to this absolute shithole of a restaurant. I assume it was Mexican. It might not have been.
Why's it got to be Mexican?
Wait,
Racist.
Oh, we were there. No.
No, you weren't there. You guys had left. So
We left Saturday morning. Yeah.
you left Saturday morning.
Mm-hmm.
We go out to dinner. Heather, hey,
Fuck.
Come on, Bert. Hey.
sees
Ow.
a man dressed as a woman walk down the
Transvestite.
street,
Happens
and
all the
instead
time.
of just accepting it, she's like, "There's got to be a drag show going on."
Why is that?
I don't know why she thought that, but she was right. There was a drag show going on.
I think you do know why.
It can't just be Bruce Jenner just walking down the street.
So we went.
Fuck.
We
Hold on.
paid the cover charge for
All right.
everybody.
Here I am.
Went to this drag show.
Losing Bert, Keith.
I'm losing. Yeah.
We need to wrap this up.
Let's go ahead.
So we go to this drag show, and I'm not. I don't know. There was this one.
Get a bottle
There
of
was
water,
this one
Bert.
chick. I'd have banged that dude. It was.
Oh.
Wait, bang that. Were you not on the trip roster for what is that? Myrtle Beach? Wait, never mind.
What? There's a short right there. Whoa, it's Bert's beard.
Are you all right, Bert?
Hold on. I'm coming back.
What is that?
Change cameras.
Let's move. All right. Let's move on to, since we're losing Bert here. Drinks that we will never drink again. The thought of them makes you nauseous.
Southern Comfort.
Oh, nobody wants to drink that shit anyway.
Peanut butter whiskey.
Oh, I love peanut butter whiskey.
Yeah, you wouldn't
is
love
that?
it if you drank an entire bottle of it.
What's that called? There is like a peanut butter whiskey. What's
Squirrel.
Yeah, screwball.
it? Screwball.
Oh,
that's it.
screwball.
Not fucking squirrel.
You said squirrel.
I said squirrel.
Squirrel. Did you look outside? Is that what it was? Like, oh, it's fucking
No.
squirrel.
I've got
drank
stuff
half-
over here. It's called brown sugar bourbon.
All right.
I drank half a bottle of screwball at my sister's one night, and I have no idea. They were looking, they thought I was in the woods walking around.
And that's why we have Nate today, right?
Right. And the whole time I was in the bathroom throwing up everything I ate for the last 30 days.
So you did a colon cleanse, but the reverse.
Yes.
So what about you, Bert? What won't you drink?
Ice 101, right? That peppermint. I think it's peppermint.
Oh, anything with peppermint in it
Uh,
was a bad idea.
so I remember that it was like this house party, and this bottle of Ice 101 was sitting on the stove, and I
House
just
party, was
downed
this like
about half of it.
Oh, you.
Now, Goldschlager is cinnamon, not peppermint, right?
So I will shotgun some Goldschlager. I'll shotgun some cinnamon because I haven't, had sex with a man while drinking Goldschlager.
So you didn't have
I
any
mean-
Goldschlager in Myrtle Beach. Is what you're saying.
No. What are you implying?
I'm not implying, I'm inferring.
Spell check says you're wrong. And we're canceled again. Yes.
Oh,
Lie
So-
detector determined that was a lie.
oh.
Oh,
Well, we
yeah.
agree that we need to move this to Friday nights and
This might not be a bad idea. This might be a terrible idea, though.
It's a terrible idea.
it's a terrible idea for our health, but for promoting
Oh,
podcasts, I think it's great.
Heather's gonna kill you. By the way, she's gonna murder you.
Ew.
And this has been a production of Triple S Pod.
So what's yours? What's yours, Keith? What's the
Well, I won't
never
do,
drink again?
I won't do Southern Comfort, but there was also tequila.
Hmm.
And when I
There's
met
also
Heather,
the
Which
vodka drinks that
tequila?
there's also the vodka drinks that I make.
so when I met Heather, ew,
Ew.
Fucker.
she said the first night we went out, she was like, "You want to do a shot of tequila with me?" I'm like, "Absolutely not. I don't drink tequila." And then she put it between her boobs. I was like, I could do one. I can do one. And that night I threw up blue Kool-Aid, and I don't even know where I got blue Kool-Aid.
It was Heather's Smurf boobs. And Heather, if you hear this, I don't know what your boobs look like. I never looked, just so we know.
Never sneak.
Hold on.
Stuck a peek.
Give me a second.
Oh,
JK LOL. OMG.
So,
She can what? Does she have access to the Google Drive?
so
Well, you fucking I'm gonna block Bert from having access to his own.
hold on. Stop it, Keith.
Jim's posting pictures of Heather.
Stop the share. What is happening?
You did that. You
I was
clicked
trying
the
to do
button.
something else.
What were you trying to do that's what came up?
Trying to check my email.
So,
Bert, help
I'm
me
trying
out.
to clean my room.
hold on.
I'm
Here,
trying to charge
Jim.
my phone.
Here you go, Jim. You can check your email over here. Here you go.
There we go. All right. Still not connecting. That damn America Online just takes forever to connect. Oh,
Oh,
what else we got?
I have to.
It is 9:21. I don't think we got anything else except for the closing.
Keith's mom was supposed to call or something.
My mom.
I had a call from Keith's mom about premarital sex.
Hold on, Carol. Put the tigers away. I'll be there shortly.
We had that discussion.
We did?
We did.
About your mom?
No, about my son's mom.
It says
Which
a
one?
call from
Yeah, my
Keith's
son's name
mom.
is also Keith Jackwagon.
Oh. You got to start calling him Junior or KJ or something.
Is that
Oh.
better?
Yes.
All right.
That works. All right. Wrap it up. Let's.
Bye, Condias honkies. Let's
Oh, I
do
still
this.
have- Keith, you staying on? Bert's out.
I'm
I'm not sure I can get in the shower right now without drowning.
I'll stay on to
What?
finish my beer.
Although, what was the first alcohol to make you sick?
Mad Dog. 2020.
Mad Dog
Strawberry.
So for me, it was. Do you guys remember Red Dog? Keith may not remember that. Bert,
Red Dog.
beer.
Yes.
Yeah. Plank Road Brewery, something.
Oh no, all I remember is Red Dog, and the thing up here was to we'd have campfire. You know, you got in the woods. There's a lot of woods and rural areas up here, so we'd go out, and yeah, we're gonna get into the Red Dog tonight.
The first time I
was
got
bad.
sick, was 16. Miller Genuine Draft at my brother's wedding.
Oh, jeez.
I was supposed to be the designated driver that night.
How old are you again?
I was 16. I was
Wow.
16 with temps and got
Temps.
plowed on.
Why are they called?
Virginia
Why are you?
draft at my brother's wedding?
Why do people pluralize temps? It's a temp. You don't have multiple.
Oh my god, we're talking.
I don't know. I thought they were temps. You got your temps, your temporary. You're probably right.
Temporary.
I got my temp license.
Yes, there it is. Right there, Bert.
I used to drink Red Dog and eat seafood.
Mm. Oh my God. I almost threw up in my mouth just thinking about that.
Do they still make Red Dog beer?
I occasionally find it. Like I'll be at a bar.
That doesn't mean they make it.
I've not seen that since
occasionally find it.
I've not seen that since like 95. So I don't think they're making that anymore.
I think I've had it in the 2000s. You can buy it online. Let's see.
Oh my gosh. Just because you can buy it online doesn't mean that they're making it still.
Right. I specifically said, do they still make it?
It looks like you can get it from Wisconsin. You have to order it from mail. It's
there's no way they're still making that. There's no
it's part
way.
of Miller Brewing.
They can't. What are they making? Like 6 cases a year?
So basically, the janitor sweeps some of the leftovers into a vat.
Right.
Let's see if I can get an Amazon. No. But yeah, so the old guy, his name is Red, right? So Red sweeps the leftover beer into the vat. They call it Red Dog.
Red, he's a dog. Keith, you're muted or something. Keep talking. Yeah, you're good. All right, we got you now. Yeah, you're good. We can hear you.
No, I used to drink Red Dog and eat lobster and
oh gosh,
that's so good.
Disgusting.
Back in the day, right? I loved Red Dog.
What do you think about that, Keith? Really? Is that your opinion? What do you think about?
He got a text from Heather.
The dumbass is muted and he doesn't know it. Look at him now scrambling. Are you there? You're still muted. You're muted.
It's like Jim sharing shit. You can't.
Look at him. Hey, unplug one of the monitors. Maybe that'll fix it. Yeah, you're good now. All good. Yeah, perfect. That's awesome. We appreciate your opinion on that.
I love that I'm looking at this. It's like Jim Friel. Yep, not Keith or not Keith or Keith, not Jim or Bert. Okay.
What do you think about that, Keith? We can't hear you, dickhead. No.
He's unplugged his microphone. Plug it back in.
God,
How do you have kids with way you plug shit in?
The fuck stick. Look at him. He's still talking.
All right. All right.
Oh, all right.
This has been an episode of the Triple S Pod.
Yeah, we can't hear Keith at all.
Keith is being choked to death by Heather at this point, and
maybe it'll just all of a sudden start working, Keith. Maybe you need to add another monitor. Maybe that's the problem. There you go. What the hell were you
now?
The fifth.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's going on?
The problem is that you were telling me you could hear me the whole time, you fucking dick. And I didn't know if you could hear me or not because you kept saying, yeah, I can hear you. Asshole. No, I knocked this thing off of here and I couldn't tell whether or not you could hear me.
All right. Send us out, Keith.
Are we gonna wrap this up now?
I got one more swallow, and so
Yeah, that's what I've heard from you. Is you have one more swallow. Did you go to Myrtle Beach this weekend too?
that's what she said. All right. So next Friday we're all drinking again and recording
Are
another.
we gonna do this again next Friday? I've got Grace.
I don't think
if
Bert
we
can
do it
handle
next Friday, we have to do it at 8:30.
I don't think Bert can handle another drinking episode.
I gotta puke. All right, so let's get this over with.
All right, let it roll.
28th, February 28th.
Can
Sign
you
us
just
out.
pull it together long enough to? God damn!
Got it.
Fuck off.
We can't hear you again, Keith.
Thank you for listening. Our next pod will drop on.
Cannot hear you.
Stop it!
He's sitting here like we can fucking hear him. He's just
Hear me.
talking away. Look at him. He's just fucking talking like we can hear him.
Fuck me. Hold on. Sound set.
Can't not hear you.
Give me a sec. Can you hear me now?
We can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
No.
Bub, 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 bub.
Oh, this is going to be the greatest short ever. Keith trying to talk and we can't hear him.
I don't understand why you can't hear me.
What?
Huh? Can you just text in the thing? Are you there?
I'm here. Are you?
What?
Can you hear
What?
me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Jim, can you hear Keith?
I cannot hear shit. All I can hear is you, Bert.
Son of a bitch.
I think he needs more monitor. Change your microphone and headphones, Keith. Put a new camera on there.
Camera. Where's Heather? Wait.
Hey, hey, he said Heather. Oh. Oh. Keith, are you going to take us out or like get this figured out?
I think he's gone. We just
Can you hear me?
Let's just
What?
end it because I can't hear Keith. He keeps talking.
I know.
The best part about Bert's done. He's out. Bert's out. Oh, this is the best idea we ever had. Keith's rubbing the microphone, thinking that's going to help something.
Is it not working? Can you hear me?
No, we can't hear you.
We cannot hear you.
Fuck me.
If you're trying to talk, we can't hear you. Oh my gosh. This is the best idea we've ever had. I can't wait for the short of Bert out. He's got his feet up on the table.
Revving up your engine, do a howl and roll.
Oh.
My eyes are hurting.
Oh. Bert, can you hear?
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Keith, I swear to God, he had to have these monitors. He had to have this computer.
Yeah.
Look at Bert.
We gotta pull it together. Hold on, guys.
Oh, my stomach is killing
Bert,
me.
can you hear me?
Yeah. What?
Can you hear me?
Jim, why are you laughing? I can't hear Keith.
Fuck.
Because he keeps like looking in the microphone talk. He thinks that holding the microphone like this is going to make us hear him.
This should help.
No, Keith, we can't hear you as many times as you ask.
Can you hear me now?
What? No.
No?
No.
God damn it. Is that better?
No.
I'm going to go in here and check this fucking recording, and you're going to be able to have heard me the whole time, and I'm going to be so pissed off.
Nope.
Can't hear you, Keith. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh, can you hear us, Keith?
I can hear you just fine.
What?
Well, we can't hear you.
I have a feeling you can hear me.
No, we
Nope.
can't hear
We
you.
can't hear you at all. This is the most off the rails we've ever been. I actually have a family to attend to after this, and I don't know what. Oh shit! Wait,
Luck with that, Bert.
Thanks, Jim.
Yeah, it'd be
Too
nice.
bad we can't hear Keith.
Yeah, it'd been nice if he could have taken us out on this. I guess we'll just have to shove it in that later. Are you messaging the end of the show?
Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah,
I'm under my desk and I don't know why. I was so drunk.
I'm gonna throw up from laughing. Oh,
Oh.
no. What are you pointing at?
Just
This is that way.
stop
Right,
recording.
to the left or
Yeah.
to the right? Which way are you pointing?
Stop. Just stop recording.
Just stop recording. Keep the recording going.
No.
Ending. He's Birdie's messaging about the ending.
I'm gonna be mayor of Lancaster someday, and this is not helping.
Oh,
Oh.
oh my God. Keith, are you there? Keith, can you hear us? We can't hear. Are you there?
I'm here. I don't know if you can hear.
Oh
Hello?
shit! There's beer all in my.
I can hear
thing now.
you. So cool. What?
This is muted. Wait, hold on.
No, I can hear you, Bert. I can hear you.
This reminds me of like Family Guy when Lois and Peter were a band called Handful of Peter, and they missed their opportunity to win the talent competition. Have you ever,
No, you're fine. I got to stand up for a second because ooh, I got to catch my breath. I'm getting lightheaded. Oh my gosh. Keith, are you going to take us out?
I don't know if you can hear me. Got it.
Bert, can you hear Keith yet? Keith, try something.
when he moves the camera a little bit, I can hear him.
Try it now.
I hate you motherfuckers. I'm pretty sure you can hear me, you cocksuckers.
I can't. He's moving the microphone like he thinks that's going to help us hear him.
What?
I got a little bit of wing up there. Maybe the recording will pick it up. Read the thing.
What are you pointing at?
Read
Thank you
the
for.
thing.
All right, maybe Bert, you just take us out because Keith
All right.
is having trouble.
This has been a broadcast of the Triple S Pod. All rights and something.
You're
something
not
about
reading it.
what thing? What am I supposed to read? Wait, I mean, I can't hear you. Thank you for listening to our. Wait.
Have you fuckers been able to hear me the whole time?
Yes.
Thank you for listening. Our next podcast will drop Tuesday the 28th and each subsequent Tuesday thereafter. For more content, you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, Twitter, and links can be found in the podcast description. If you'd like to leave a message, which nobody ever does,
Right.
you can go to anchor.fm/triple S pod. We will play the best ones on the show, which is any of them.
Yes.
Read the ending, read the thing, read it, cocksuckers. You're spelled it wrong, not reading it. Something. Oh, who can
Fuck
see
you
messages
guys.
recording on?
Wish we could have heard Keith close us out like he has every other episode.
Oh, wait.
Keith,
Okay,
wait.
Keith, go
Are you
ahead.
there? Tap your microphone. Hey, we got you. You're back. You're back.
Did you guys text one another and plan this whole fucking thing out? That was good. That was very good. I thought you couldn't hear me, you fucking assholes. How did you do that?
It just kind of happened.
Just happened.
We actually couldn't hear you for like a few seconds, and then it just went from there.
And then she just went there. God damn.
It was basically a teen pregnancy. We have no idea how it happened.
All
I don't
right.
know, but my stomach hurts from laughing.
All right. For my friends,
Quote
Gems,
friends. Those guys.
those guys. Have a good night.
Thanks.
We're out.